I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And a very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania's play-by-play of the final game between the Mariners and the New York Yankees, as the Yankees try to go for the sweep with Max Fried on the mound. And without any further ado, first of all, welcome, like, and subscribe. And let's get to the lineup as we're almost ready to start matinee baseball today. Good afternoon, everyone, and I hope you enjoy our play-by-play. Here's the lineups for the visiting Mariners. We have Rosarena, of course, Yankee killer. He's going to lead off today, batting first. Rodriguez will bat second. Canzioni will bat third in right field. Kyle Riley is the cleanup hitter, and he's going to bat fourth. Naylor is going to be at first base and bat fifth. Donovan will be at second base and hit sixth. Wilson will be at third base and hit number 7. Number 8 is Pareda. He will bat eighth at catch. Luis Riveras, will bat ninth. When I remember correctly, when he was on the Orioles, he was a Yankee killer. And for your New York Yankees, Trent Grisham will be in center field and lead off. Ben Rice will be the DH and bat second. Spencer Jones is in left field, and he's going to bat third. Garcia will be at first base. He's going to bat fourth. George Lombard Jr. will bat fifth and be at shortstop. Chaz Chisholm will be at second base, hit sixth. Jose is back in the lineup. He'll be in right field, batting seventh. Ryan McMahon will be third base and batting eighth. And Ali Sanchez will get the start and bat ninth. Pitching for the New York Yankees, of course, is Max Fried, who's taken the mound. And Logan Gilbert will be patrolling the mound for the Mariners. Jason, good afternoon, my boy. What's going on, Jason? Jason has a big day coming up. He's going to be on NY Yankee Mania tomorrow with an interview with a new prospect from the New York Mets. And then right after that, he's going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Met country. So stay tuned for that. Plus, he's also going to highlight a new show that's going to be on World Sports Mania Entertainment really, really soon, which he already gave a debut show on that. And we'll have more on that tomorrow. But everyone, here's the scouting report, knows the formula, not to their liking, no limits. And we are set for baseball at 1:38 p.m., everyone. So get ready, get set, and let's get going with Yankee killer Rosarena. A nice crowd is built in this afternoon matinee. The first pitch at 1:38 is swung on and popped up down third base. It's going to go about 8 rows into the stands. From right to left, Jose, Trent, and Spencer Jones, Garcia, Chisholm, Lombard Jr., McMahon, Sanchez, Ben Rice, DH, and of course, Max Fried is your pitcher. So it's 0-1 on a Rosarena, and Max Fried sets, and here's the next pitch, and that's a curveball. Wow, that could have been a strike. Referee, listen to me. The umpire was ready to call a strike, and he stopped. So it's 1-1 on a Rosarena as Fried gets set. And here comes the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled at home plate. And it's 1-2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Welcome, Bob Rizzo, Teresa, Richmond Valley Pharmacy. Thank you so much for listening and viewing from your homes and from your business. Here's the 1-2 pitch, just a bit inside, and it's 2-2, 91 mile an hour cutter. 2-2, and how do you do? Tonight, you'll be able to see Carlos Rondon pitch because Double A is going to be on the Yes Network or the Gotham app if you have it. 2-2 pitch, right down Broadway, call strike 3. He gone, gone, baby. One man out here in the first inning. But we are hoping that the Yankees continue the hitting onslaught. And Rodriguez is up. He hit a home run also last night. And here comes the first pitch by Fried. Breaking pitch, curveball in there for a call, strike 1. And it's 0-1 on Julio Rodriguez. Julio, my boy, Julio. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set. And the pitch is almost hits him 1-1. Rob Drake is your umpire. He's pitcher friendly. ABS is 50 over 83 overturned. Drake, Baker, Shoewater, and Valentine are your umpires. And the 1-1 pitch coming, the 8th pitch. And it's pop foul and out of play. And we'll go at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll have some injury updates a little bit later on in the show on Stanton, Judge, and the rest of the crew. Here's the 1-2 pitch, the 9th pitch, and that's curveball in a sweeper in there for a call, strike 3. He gone, he 2 men out here in the first inning. And that's going to bring up Canzoni. He's also had a home run in this series. And here comes the 10th pitch. Oh, almost hits him. Ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Canzoni. 254. Nice year. 19 homers, 50 RBIs. A nice 824 OPS. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set. And the pitch right down Broadway, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we're just getting underway on a matinee at Yankee Stadium. And the 1-1 pitch coming from Fried is grounded at home plate, foul, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Hello to everybody. Remember, as you're coming in, press that like button, get it over with. 25 likes today would be great. Here's a 1-2 pitch, up high, 2-2. Remember, everyone, the fan of the day is John the Beagle Dad. Loyal viewer, loyal listener, and it's happy birthday to John the Beagle Dad. Yeah. There he is. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. And how do you do? And what you going to do with 3-2? And here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Foul at home plate. Going back to the backstop. So it is started already. Well, you're banned, my friend. Goodbye. But that didn't take long. Got to have a piece of garbage on the stream. But he gone. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And again, it's fouled at the plate. Max Fried is going, come on, man, swing and miss already. So it's 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He has a 942 OPS, so I'd be very careful with lefties. 100%. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch down low, ball 4. So there's a runner on first, and Cal Riley will be coming up, who's really struggling this year. 161, the address of Yankee Stadium, 12 homers, 43 RBIs. Hi, Jim Don. How you doing, my boy? What's cooking, my friend? Thank you for being here. And here comes the first pitch from Max Fried with 2 outs and a runner on first. Way up high, ball 1, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. I'm doing good. How you doing? Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Nope, throw to first. Almost had him leading, but nope, no cigar. So it's still 2 outs, man on first. 1 ball, no strikes on Cal Wright. And here comes the pitch. Let's get this inning over with and move on to the bottom of the first. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set and the pitch. And it's a ground ball. Oh, nice pickup by George Lombard Jr. Throws him out. Holy cow. What a one-arm scoop. Unbelievable. He's got a magic, like a magnet to the glove. An amazing. I'm telling you, if he came up sooner, he'd win the Gold Glove. Wow. That error that he made yesterday was not from the glove. When he grabbed it, it fell out of his hand. So I'm not blaming the glove on that. Nitan is in the building, the next birthday boy. How you doing, Nitan? What's up, my boy? How you do? How you do? How you do? What's cooking? Hopefully everybody's doing well on a Thursday. And what the Yankees need is some music. That's going to lead us into the bottom of, okay. You don't have to say, okay. Here we go into the bottom of the first. Logan Gilbert closer to the plate. Needs to stopper and troublesome this year. That is your scouting report with Trent Grissom coming up and leading off. And here comes the first pitch. Can he get a hit in the first inning? That is the question. Trent Grissom, with the day yesterday, is up the average to 2.22. And here comes the first pitch by Logan Gilbert. The set and the pitch. Right down Broadway, 0-1. It's going to be the same at bat for Grissom. He'll go 0-2, then a foul, then a ball, then a ball, then a foul, then a ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch, the set and the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Now you'll probably get the ball, and then you'll get a foul ball, then you'll get a ball. It's 0-2, and how do you do? No balls and 2 strikes. Still, we're waiting. And the pitch. Down low, 1-2. I'm calling the exact at bat. 1-2, and how do you do? Can he get a hit in the first inning? That is the question. Now, this one I'm sure will be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Foul ball, 1-2. Do I know these at bats or do I know these at bats? 1-2. And the pitch. Now this one will be a ball. I told you, and it's 2-2. And how do you do? The next one I'm sure will be a foul. Guarantee this will be a foul ball. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. I've called every pitch. 2-2, and how do you do? And now you'll probably get the strikeout. Now you'll get the strikeout. Or you'll get the ground ball to first base. Hi, cruise control. Here's the 2-2 pitch, the set. And the pitch. There it is. Line drive this time. Caught by the second baseman, Donovan. 1 man out. Well, he did what he had to do, though. He did. It was 8 pitches. Right to left, Gonzoni, Rodriguez, and Rosioni. That's your outfield. 2 outs above average this season, plus 38 from 2022 to 2025. That's Julio Rodriguez. And here's Ben Rice. And Rice takes a call strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 here to Ben Rice in the first inning, 258, 32 homers, 76 RBIs. His OPS is 895. So here we go with the 0-1 pitch to Ben Rice, and he fouls it off, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch coming. The 10th pitch, ball 1, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday afternoon. If you're at work, if you're at play, if you're cleaning, whatever you're doing, thanks for stopping in. The 1-2 pitch down low, 2-2. 2-2 on Ben Rice. He was the 14th overall pick with the Mariners 2018, 2024 All-Star, 145th start since 2022. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch swung on and missed. He gone. 2 men out. Yankees in very, very uneventful first innings. So it's 2 outs and Spencer Jones will come up. Had a nice game yesterday. Was on the ball the whole 9 yards. And let's see, get a nice home run here would be nice. What do you think, guys? And here comes the first pitch to Spencer Jones from Gilbert. And that's a foul out of play, 0-1. .218, 5 homers, 18 RBIs. His OPS is climbing, 715. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch way outside, 1-1. Had a nice game yesterday, a couple of hits. He got hit by a pitch. So he's a big boy, baby, a big boy. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Spencer Jones. The pitch, the set, and the pitch. Down low, 2-1. 2-1. Rice-A-Roni, the also feet. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Spencer. It's line to left field. And Rosarena, though, gets a beat on it, goes back and makes the catch, and the inning is over. So at the end of one full inning of play, Old Goose Eggs. Back in a minute, everyone.
Switch me on and hang on tight. I'm party coded, activated for the night. I'm party coded, wave your hands in flashing lights. I'm party coded, gonna jump if you feel alright. Right now is our only moment. Free ourselves and unplug now. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. I'm party coded, liberated, and uncontrolled. I'm party coded, color popped, and ready to go. I'm party coded with that white chick set too low. I'm party coded, let me hear you scream if you. No more talking, just these motions. Feel the beat, you got permission. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. Feel it, yeah.
All right, we are going top two as there. Emmanuel Barbari is talking with Spencer Jones on a prior interview today, and we are going to top two. Max Fried on the mound, and the first pitch to Naylor is in there inside for a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch is down the middle, 0-1. One ball and 1 strike. Welcome, Bronx Bomber. Thank you so much for coming up, my man. And it's 1-1 on Naylor. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, the set. And the pitch swung on and missed 1-2. That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch coming up to Naylor. And the pitch grounded at first base, and Mr. Junior will take it himself, and there's 1 man out. Don't forget, everyone, Jason will be interviewing our client and Mets pitching prospect Zach Crutchfield tomorrow at 4 p.m. on NY Yankee Mania. And Jason says, yes, indeed, everyone, please tune in. Should be a great interview. Looking forward to it. Appreciate it. Anytime. And the pitch in there for a call strike. Oh, and also tune in to Nitin's NY Sports Loudmouth show tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and 2. Crutchfield heard he's going to be a great pitcher for the Mets. Yeah. is the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch to Donovan. That's a ground ball all the way. Oh, man. Oh, what a play by Junior there. Unbelievable. By Lombard Jr. came out of nowhere in front of Chaz Jr. You know, well, these juniors is getting me screwed up. He just went ahead of Chaz Chisholm, picked up the ball, and threw him out. If Chaz would have picked it up, the guy would have been safe. But Chaz is going, that's my ball, but it doesn't matter. It's an out. This guy is unbelievable. This guy's all over the field. Chaz is going, hey, not bad. Not bad, you young boy. 2 men out here. I mean, this guy's amazing. Just watching him, what a pleasure. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. There goes the bat. Watch out. Ooh, it goes right into the Mariner dugout. Almost hit the on-deck guy. And it's 1-1 on Wilson. I mean, he came out. I mean, that should have been a 5-3, and he just a 4-3, and he just came out of nowhere, picked up the ball and fired it to first, and the inning was over. And the pitch right down Broadway, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch down low, 2-2. 2-2, and how do you do? Two and two, and how do you do? Uh-oh, there's a long fly ball to left field and deep, way back, going. It is gone. A home run by Weston Wilson, and the Mariners take a 1-0 lead. 395 feet, 104 real. But you know what? The Mariners take the lead, and we end up winning the game, so don't worry about it. I am not worried about it at all, so no worries. So it's 1-0 Mariners here in the top of the second. And that brings up Parady, and the first pitch is in there for a call strike, 0-1. Second home run allowed this season, Oswald Peraza was the other one. Here comes the pitch, and that's a ground ball to the vacuum cleaner of Lombard Jr. Throws him out, and the inning is over. So it is 1-0 Mariners at the end of 1.5. We'll see you in a minute. And we are back. Let's do a quick update. Let's see if we can. 1, 2, 3 here, guys. Hold on. All right, nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Pirates, Marlins, White Sox 4-3 over the Reds. Top 3. Tigers 1-0 mid fourth on the Tigers over the Guardians 1-0. We're going to the bottom of the second, and another junior is up, and he takes the ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Garcia Jr. A lot of juniors on this team. Pitches down the middle, 1-1. I'm waiting for him to explode. Yankees won an ABS, and I have a feeling it's going to stick. It sticks, 1-1. So the Yankees lose the first ABS. It's 1-1 to Garcia Jr. 1-1. Bottom of the second inning, Yanks trail 1-0. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Come on, Garcia, get us going in this inning now. You got to start getting some hits here. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's laced in the left center field. It's going back to the wall, and it's off the wall. Rosarena doesn't make a great turn to it, but Junior will stop at second. So the Yankees now, they have a leadoff double, and they don't do anything. So this time they're going to do something because my arm is going beep, 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 beep. So there you go. He went very nicely with that pitch, and I think that's what Garcia has to do. And that's going to bring up George Lombard Jr. I doubt we're going to bunt with him, but you never know. I mean, this kid can do it all. Here's the first pitch. The set and the pitch. Right down Broadway, 0-1. The only thing is, they bat him ninth, they bat him fifth, they can't be doing this. They got to put him one place and be comfortable with it. Hit the ball to the right side now. Come on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Come on, Yankees. You got to start with these leadoff doubles. You got to get the run home. George looks at the situation. Steps in. And here comes the 0-2 pitch from Gilbert. And that's just misses 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two. And the 1-2 pitch, the set, and he fouls it down the third baseline, and it's still 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner on second, nobody out. The Mariners lead 1-0. Come on, let's get this to 2-2. And how do you do? Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Almost hits him, 2-2. Come on, George. Get a hit or move the runner over. Show the Yankees how to do it. You can do it. And the 2-2 pitch coming. And that's popped up, and that's not going to do it. It's foul territory. First base, Nyland. Although Garcia could have, no. Wow, perfect throw to third base, so it's 1 out. And the Yankees are notorious for this. They get a leadoff double, and they can't move the runner. It's got to end sometime. They could have tried at least a little. I know he's a power, a big hitter, but they could have tried a bunt at least. And Chaz Chisholm is coming up. And the first pitch to Chaz, just a bit low, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Hello, Wendy. Thanks for joining us. 1 ball and no strikes with Jose C. waiting on deck. And the pitch is in there for a call strike, 1-1. Come on, Chaz. The hot dog. 1-1 on Chaz Chisholm. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Come on, Chaz. I'll tell you, if they had it, I'd love to see the stat. What the Yankees do with a leadoff double. Oh, man, it's got to be terrible. Here's the 2-1 pitch right down Broadway, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. How many times are the Yankees going to do this? How many times? A leadoff double, and they can't move the guy to third base. The only way they do that is on a wild pitch. Come on, my God. My God. You have to do this all the time. And Jose hasn't played in a couple of days. The first pitch is down low, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. 242. This is a 100 game now for Jose. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's outside, 2-0. At this point, to try to get the runner over, I try to steal the base. They got to do something different. Ridiculous. Every time the same bull crap. Leadoff double, and they get nothing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, the set. And the pitch. And it's a bloop to left field. Nope. The shortstop picks it up. And they do absolutely nothing after a double. Oh, man. That icks me. That gets my ball broke. My blood boiling. I'll tell you. I can't stand that. I literally can't stand that. That's why they lose in extra innings. Because they can't get the runner over to third base. Practice it. Make that inevitable every day. Move the runner over. Practice. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, well, this is it for Chaz Bronx. So, he's done after this. He's done. He's not coming back. It was a poor, they executed wrong. They should have started Lombard Jr. with a potential bunt, but they don't do that. There's nothing against the book this team does. It's unreal. It really is unreal, uncanny. 134 strikeouts. What a joke. And he wants, what does he want? Like $250 million? Yeah, I'll give him 250 cents. And we're going to go start the third inning. It takes the sail out of you. Beautiful double. They struggle. They finally get a hit, and they can't do anything. And here we go to the top of the third. This is another Yankee pain in the neck. When he's in, he usually gives the Yankees fits. Here's the first pitch by Max Fried, and that's outside for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, a wasted double. Leo Rivas, he's batting 132, but against the Yankees, he's batting 332. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. Grounded at third, fair ball all the way deep. Long throw, they just barely got him. Good play by Ryan McMahon. One man out. Here in the top of the third. He went past the bag on the foul side and threw a strike. Max Fried loves it, though there's one out. And that's going to bring up Yankee killer, Rosarena. And he struck out in the first inning. And the first pitch is way up high, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. 275. He's having his, normal year. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set, and it's up high, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. The set is in there for a call strike, and it's 2-1. Jim says 250 cents. Hee. 50 strikeouts, 50 errors. Yeah. Okay, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Rosarena. The pitch. And that's grounded, of course, up the middle, base hit. Do you really think he can go 2 at-bats against the Yankees and not get a hit? Yeah, that's like saying it's going to snow in 2 minutes. Never going to happen. I don't understand how they can't pitch to these guys. I don't get it. And now Rodriguez is up, and we got trouble again. Hey, Donnie Clark makes an appearance. How you doing, Donnie? And Rodriguez lines a base hit to right field. What else is new? So now it's first and second and 1 man out. And the Yankees have big trouble again. How come they get on base and they move the runners? The Yankees get on base, they can't move the darn runner. What's wrong with that picture? Ridiculous. And then Boone will come on and say, "Oh, well, he tried. He got very close. He got very, very close." Come on, man. Every inning is a problem. And Canzoni's up, and that's poured down the middle for a strike. 0-1. He walked in the first inning. Good series tonight, Dodgers and Milwaukee. Possible playoff implications right there, baby. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Boy, can we use a double play here. Here's the pitch, way down low, 1-1. Ducking from a meatball. Thank you, Donnie. And the 1-1 pitch coming. The set and the up high, 2-1. You don't want to walk the bases loaded here. Come on, Max. Next pitch got to be a strike. Come on. Let's do it. You can do it. You can do it. And the 2-1 pitch, that's down Broadway, 2-2. And how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Foul at home plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2. And how do you do? While you're here, everyone, press that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to call a strikeout here. Let's go. Here's the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the 2-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, strike three. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 men out here in the third inning. And that's going to bring up Kyle Riley. And the first pitch by Fried, the set. He looks over at the runners. And here comes the first pitch. And that is in there for a called strike. 0-1. And let's see. Max Fried looks, sets, and the 0-1 pitch coming to Riley. The set and the pitch. Right down Broadway, 0-2. Nothing in 2. 2 breaking pitches back to back. I wouldn't throw that again. I'd go inside low with a fastball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way up high, 1-2 with a fastball. 95 miles an hour. So it's 1-2 on Riley. One ball and 2 strikes. What do you say, people? Nice strikeout here? All right, you got me. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's a pop-up bloop into short left field. Lombard Jr. is under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So at the end of 2.5, it is 1-0 Mariners. We are going to the bottom of the third inning with the Mariners still leading 1-0. Mexican casserole is in the oven. What time is dinner, Wendy? And here we go, bottom of the third inning. And the first pitch coming up to Mr. Ryan McMahon. Got the average up to 220, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. Getting to the respectable phase of the season for him. And here comes the first pitch to McMahon. The set and the pitch is right down Broadway, 0-1. 0-1 on Ryan McMahon. Nice gathering crowd for a Thursday afternoon. And the 0-1 pitch to McMahon. That's outside 1-1. The umpire wanted to raise the hand and he thought better of it. So it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to McMahon, and that's fouled. Back of home plate, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hope everybody's enjoying your Thursday afternoon, everyone, or your Thursday, and spending a little time with us with the New York Yankees play-by-play. We really appreciate it, each and every one of you. Thank you. Okay, here comes the 1-2 pitch again to McMahon, who's been seeing a lot of pitches lately, and there's another foul, and it's 1-2 still. One and two. The 1-2 pitch coming, and that's way outside, and it's 2-2. So McMahon here in the bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Yanks. Pretty good at bat. Gilbert's pitch count is going to be at 40 now, and there's another foul. So that's 40 in 2 innings here in the third. This year, he's ranked 10th in ERA, 6th in innings, 3rd in OPP, and strikeout 5. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another foul, another one of McMahon's long at-bats. He's been doing that lately. He's been doing that quite a bit. Pitch sequence is, this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And his 42nd pitch. And McMahon is ready. Gilbert's ready, and the pitch is a little loop at the left field, but Rosarena is right there, makes the catch, and it's 1 man out. Here in the bottom of the third, and that's going to bring up Ali Sanchez. 263, a homer, 7 RBIs. His OPS is 645. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Tonight, everyone, if you want to see Carlos Rendon pitch, you could see it on the Yes Network at 6:30 from Somerset in New Jersey. You could see him do it. And Sanchez, he lines one down the right field line, and that's a base hit. Serviceable player, Ali Sanchez, and he's on first base with 1 out. Where was he when we had runner on second and nobody out? So, man on first and 1 out. And we're going to go back to the top of the order and Trent Grisham. So, we're not in the first inning, so Grisham might do something here. And here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Fixes his elbow pad, fixes his elbow, and here we go. The 0-1 pitch coming, the set, and the pitch way down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike, 31 comeback wins. Well, how about we make that 32? All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch, the set. And the pitch. There's a line drive to right field down the line. That's going to go to the corner. Sanchez going to go to third. Grissom going for second, and he's in there with a double. And the hustle. He's hustling. After Will Warren yelled at him, he's hustling. So he is starting to get hot, as long as he doesn't bat in the first inning. And that's going to bring up Ben Rice. And there's second and third, and one man out now for the New York Yankees. Now, Ben Rice, just get the run home. You don't have to do anything fancy. Come on. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. Up, they're checking it. Nah, he's safe. He was not pushed. Let's see. Oh, boy, he was pushed off. He may be out. Unbelievable. Yep. Well, I don't know. By the time he brought back the glove, he didn't. This is going to be tough. Yep, they're calling him out. He's out. God darn it. Boone is shaking his head. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, them overrunning bases. Terrible. And Ben Rice swings and misses 0-1. Ridiculous. They get a hit. They struggle to get a hit. And what do? They overrun the base. I mean, give me a freaking break, will you please? How much bigger do you want these bases to be? They're bigger than your head. Pitch is down low, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. They can't bunt, and they can't stay on a base. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Ben Rice. And that's a little low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, he came off. That one split second, as he came off, touched his rear end. And the Yankees are going to squander another inning. I can feel it. And the pitch, grounded to second. Why not? And that's the end of the inning. This is going to be torture. At the end of 3 full innings of play, Yankees trailing 1-0. Lunch is in a half hour. Breakfast for dinner at 4:30. All right. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. Oh, yeah, guys. I don't know. This team just doesn't learn. Just doesn't learn. They have a learning disability. I swear to God, sometimes. It's either that or they just have really, really, really bad coaching. I'm sorry. Because nobody can do anything. Nobody. Unreal. And we're going to go to the top of the 4th, still trailing 1-0, where the Yankees should have tied this game. Like and subscribe, everyone. Please keep pressing that like button. As we go to the top of the 4th, almost. Mistakes always happen when they have an opportunity. Yep. Hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you there, Nathan. So we're finally going into the top of the 4th inning now. And a 1-0 ball game. Pirates are leading the Marlins 2-0 top 6. The Reds all over the White Sox 8-4. Bottom 4. The Guardians trailing the Tigers 1-0 bottom 6. We know the Mariners and the Yankees 1-0 Mariners, and everything else is later today. I like that Dodger Brewers series. Here's the first pitch to Naylor and check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. No balls and a strike. The set and the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. We are playing Booney Tunes baseball according to Bronx Bomber. And Cruise Control says he still thinks the Yankees are going to come back and win. Yeah, I believe that. Sooner or later, they're going to do something right. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Uh-oh. No, it hits the fair pole. I cannot believe it. Is it fair or foul? Oh, it is foul. I'm sorry. That looked like it was going to go a lot deeper, but it like kind of died between right field and first base. Yep, just barely foul. Yankees got lucky on that one. Sorry for the missed call, everyone. That's my fault. I thought it was going further than it was. So it's 0-2 now on Naylor. Broke his bat, and he's getting another bat. They are going to check this out? Are you kidding me? It was foul. Are you kidding? It was foul, man. Are you kidding me? If they saw that different in the dugout, there's something wrong. Definitely foul. I mean, they could say it might have hit a little piece of the dirt, but no way. This is just a waste of time, an absolute waste of time. There's no way. It's completely foul. And it was foul. I could have told you that. Oh, it's 0-2. 54 pitches coming now from Max Fried. His 54th pitch. It's 0-2. And how do you do? Naylor's up to the plate. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way up high. Almost hit him. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here comes the next 1-2 pitch. And that's foul again down the first baseline. And it stays at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the 4th. 1-0 Mariners as we play the top of the 4th inning. And the 1-2 pitch coming to Naylor. The set by Fried, and the pitch just misses outside 2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lines it to right field for a base hit. So there's a runner on first and nobody out. One of those days so far, folks. One of those days. By the way, the Yankees are now 8.5 games up in the first wild card. Stolen bases, Josh Naylor, Mariners debut. Okay. And here comes Donovan, another pesky hitter. And, it's off the glove of Sanchez, but Naylor did not go. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. Got lucky there that he did not go. And faster runner would have definitely went. I don't know how he's catching that ball. It was kind of weird the way he caught that ball. But he was like a cat. And Junior is telling Naila, it was a very, very little. There's a ground ball to second. Over the short for one. On to first, a double play. Nice. 4-6-3 double play. Of course, with Georgia Lombard Jr.'s on, man, you don't stand a chance. So it's 2 men out now. And that's going to bring up the home run hitter, Wilson, who has the only RBI here so far in the game. And he takes a ball way up high, 1-0. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch up high, 2-0. Seems like when Max Fried throws that breaking pitch, he doesn't have a grip on it. It always goes way high. I have a feeling Wilson's going to take a whack at this one. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope, right down Broadway, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one, 2 men out here in the top of the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch, way down low, 3-1. And here comes the 3-1 pitch, the set and the pitch. In there for a called strike, 3-2. And Fried sets, and this is pitch number 65. Foul down the third baseline and stays at 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of pitches for 3 2/3 on Fried. A lot of foul balls. And here we go. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. And that's line to center field right at Grissom. Barely has to move. And the inning is over. At the end of 3.5, 1-0 Mariners. are going to start the inning off with Spencer Jones here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And he steps to the plate, and the first pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. He lined out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Bottom of the fourth. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set. Fans are getting ready to explode here, and that's in there for a strike. That you could do an ABS on that one. That seemed a little outside to me, but what do I know? I'm only announcing the game. And it's 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Is down low, 1-2. Nice day in the stadium. Nice crowd. And 1-2 on Mr. Jones. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's foul down the first base line. And he was crowded on that pitch. So it's 1-2. And how do you do? And the 1-2 pitch coming to Jones. The pitch swung on and missed. He gone. Ay. Somehow I think the Yankees are going to have to put the ball in the stands. There's no question about it to start. Hey, more money. Welcome to the stream. Because it's obvious we're going to get a double and we're not going to score. So they're going to have to pull a home run out of the rack. There's no question in my mind. And Garcia, who's 1 for 1, and now he's 2 for 2. Grounder up the middle between short and second. And we have men on first and one man out. 2 for 2, and Mr. LaBon Jr. coming up. It's the junior shows. Junior. Take your pick. Junior. He is a good hitter, man. It's only a matter of time that he's going to get acquainted with New York and his surroundings, and he's going to be okay. LeBron Jr. in there with the first pitch, and that almost hits him 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. A nice time for one of his inside-out doubles. He's batting .308, 2 homers, 2 RBIs, and .918 OPS. And we'll look at first, and the set, and the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Let's go here. Come on. Let's go. Enough's enough. The arm is pumping. Here comes the 2-0 pitch coming to George Jr. And it's, right down Broadway for a call strike. But a little mad at himself. I think he wanted to take a whack at that. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Fly ball, right field, and coming in and making the catch is Zoni, and there's 2 outs. He loves hitting that right center field. He's gonna be some terrific hitter to the alley in right center field, and that's gonna bring up Chaz Chisholm. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And Chaz looks at the umpire. He should be looking at the pitcher. Here comes the first pitch, the set, and the pitch. That's in there for a call strike, 0-1. His at-bats are so predictable. It's ridiculous. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. I mean, it's incredible. 0-2. Now it'll go 1-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Low and outside. 83-mile-an-hour splitter. Come on, hit a home run, will you? Well, I doubt it, though. Yeah, I mean, his bats are, and then he swings and misses. Here's the 1-2 pitch. The set. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. You've seen one Chas Chisholm at bat. You've seen them all. At the end of 4, the Mariners lead the Yankees 1-0. Wow. Let's go to a scoreboard update so I don't lose my mind. Pirates 5-0 over the Marlins, end of 6. Reds holding on to an 8-4 lead on the White Sox, bottom 5. Top 7, Tigers now 2-0 over the Indians. 2-0. The Mariners, of course, lead the Yankees 1-0 at the end of 4. And everything else is later. So that is your scoreboard. As we're going to go to the top of the 5th inning, we should probably be seen very soon in that Yankee. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Celia's here. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Well, it looks like no sweep today. Well, now you came, your stamp of approval. You know the Yankees are going to win. That's all. We just needed Celia up here, guys. Yeah, baby, that's what we needed. We needed Celia to come up, and that was it. That's the kiss of we winning. All right, we're going to the top of the 5th inning as Miller will lead off. And the first pitch by Fried is put in there for a strike. I'm sorry, not Miller. Moreta is up. He grounded out his first time up. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set, and the pitch is outside, 1-1. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's the 1-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. And there's the bloop in the center field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. And there's men on first and nobody out. All right, injury report. Of course, Carlos Rodon will make his start tonight at Somerset. He's been out since June 30th with the elbow inflammation. So let's see how he does tonight, and he'll return to the rotation very, very soon. And the first pitch to Yankee nemesis Rivas, and he takes a called strike, and it's 0-1. Boone working those sunflower seeds today, so it's not tiny bubbles. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. There's a bunt attempt, and it's outside, 1-1. One ball and a strike. Every inning, there's always something going on. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set by Fried, the look, and another check swing bunt. He pulls it back, and it's low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Rivas. If you remember, everyone that follows a lot of the Yankee games, he was on the Orioles, and he always used to give the Yankees fits. Matt Blake looking on. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Set the look at first, and this time he can't pull the back, and that's a strike. 2-2, and how do you do? Two and two, and how do you do? And the pitch throw to first, not in time. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Let's get a double play here. Would be nice. Here comes a 2-2 pitch, and that's line. And Lombard Jr. over to Chaz Jr. over to Jr. at first. You got Junior to Junior. I love it. What team could say that? Only the Yankees. Junior to Junior to Junior. I love it. Love it. Love it. That is awesome. 2 men out. Wow. All we got to do is get a senior guy. And you'll have a junior, senior. How about a sophomore? All right, it's 1-0 on another Yankee killer, Rosarena. And that ball's up 2-0. Picking up your winnings in Vegas. Well, good for you. While you're picking it up, can you subscribe to the show? And the pitch is in there, 2-1. If you see my spaceship on the news when I'm leaving Vegas, you will all know why. Love. Hey, please subscribe there, Mr. Vegas. That would be nice. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's poured in there for strike 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2. And how do you do? And knowing a Rosarena, this one will be fouled. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There it is. Foul. And then it'll go to 3-2. This guy is such a pest. So you want to talk about a pest? What about tomorrow when you got the catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays? Oh, God. And it's 3-2. Like I said. I don't even have to broadcast. All I got to do is press a button. It's the same at-bats all the time. Now it'll be a foul ball. Here comes the pen as a foul ball. I know this like I know this story. I know it. It's 3-2. 81 pitches. He's not long for this game. Maybe another inning. And I guarantee you he'll walk. Think I don't know that? Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch, of course, ball 4. Did the Yankees ever change with this guy? Unbelievable. And that's going to bring up Rodriguez. And there's a meeting of the minds. It never gets old. They never change the story. The same guys do it. The same guys get on. It's the same everything. So where does analytics work? Could somebody tell me this? It's bull crap. Here's the first pitch to Rodriguez, the set. And throw to first. Ooh, they almost got him. But we can't get too lucky. We can't get lucky on that. You know that. How we always playing games in Toronto. They almost got him, man. That was close. Yeah, I know. Missed it by that much. He said way outside to 1-0. And Cruz is in the bullpen, starting to warm up. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. And the swung on and missed 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike here in the top of the 5th inning. And the Mariners still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Fried sets, looks over to Arozarena at first base. And the pitch is grounded foul at third base. So it is 1-2 now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I have a feeling this is going to be it for Max Fried. I don't think they're going to stretch him to 100 pitches. Here's the 1-2 pitch up high, 2-2. And what you're going to do. Yeah, Jim, it's really frustrating. It really is. Hi, Alejandro. How you doing? What's going on? Here's the 2-2 pitch. No throw to first. So he can't throw to first now without getting him. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Just missed up high, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. So Arozarena will be running from first base. And we're going to play Ring Around the Rosie over here. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Come on, strike him out. Here's the pitch. He gone. He gone. Swing and a miss. He gone. So at the end of 4.5 with Jose leading off, McMahon and Sanchez, 1-0 Mariners. We'll be back right after this.
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you, the clouds disappeared and the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now, who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me. I'll swing along, happy as ever, no longer lonely or blue, for I have been kissed by an angel, beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen?
All right, we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Jose C is coming up. And here we go with the first pitch. Would be nice, maybe he could lay down a bunt, something that we cannot do. And here's the pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. Not all the way, Celia, but a little bit. Not yet. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Jose. And there's the bunt, but it's foul. The catcher's saying that Jose was out of the box, and he got hit out of the box. Let's see. We're going to check it. That's close. But no, they're not gonna check it out. So it's 0-2. At least he listened to me a little bit. At least he listened. So it's 0-2 on Jose. Bottom of the fifth inning. And here comes the pitch. Just outside 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch is hit in the air to left field. Reyna is under it, makes the catch, and there's 1 man out. You ever get the days that you just can't get your glasses clean? How annoying is that? Oh. All right. And Ryan McMahon steps in now with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Getting late early. Here's the first pitch outside 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch coming to McMahon. Way up high, 2-0, 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch is popped up. Center field, Rodriguez is under it, 2 men out. 2-0 pitch. And he just swung like it was nothing. 2 outs here in the fifth inning. Have to somehow get to this bullpen. I don't know how they're going to do it, the way they're hitting the Don ball. And that's going to bring up Ali Sanchez. And the freeze 1 for 1, and he grounds it a short, and that was a fast inning. And the Yankees go 1, 2, 3, and that'll do it. At the end of 5 full innings, 1-0 Mariners. We'll see if Max Fried will be coming in, or is it going to be Cruz? The Red Sox and the Blue Jays are just getting underway in the top of the first in Toronto. we'll keep an eye on that game for you guys. So, unbelievable. It's just no action, no nothing. I mean, yeah, nice pitching duel, but it would be nice if we were at least tied up and not losing, because that's more depressing. Too early to take him out, in my opinion. Yeah, I know, Nathan, but he's got 90 pitches. He's got 90 pitches, and I don't think they're going to go harder with him. Alex Bergman, first career 3-home run game last night. Padres 5-game winning streak. The Blue Jays at 10-4, their last 14. They're only a game and a half out of the final wild card spot. And Ryan Yarborough is coming in. All right. And here we go as Yarborough steps in. And here comes the pitch. Is outside 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. To Dominic Canzoni. He walked his first time up. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is way outside 2-0. Two pitches in there for a call strike, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and that's lined right at Ryan McMahon. 1 man out here in the top of the 6th. 1 man out. Hi, Mario. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. More money's back. And here we go. Swing and a miss to Raleigh, 0-1. So it's 0-1 on Riley here in the top of the 6th. 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 and a changeup. 0-2. Hey, family. Hey, everyone. Go Yankees, baby. Go. That our boy Mario. Hang in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Riley. The pitch swung on and hit in the right field, but foul. 1-0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is up high, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, Cole strike 3. He wants an ABS, but that was a strike. Oh, yeah, that's strike 3. Hey, Arthur the Cheese Man, how you doing? Where have you been? A big rest in peace to my best friend, my dog, Pelagio, who passed this morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. Very, very sorry for that. We give our total condolences and love to you, Arthur. Really, we'll say some prayers, and he's in a good, better place. Sorry about that, Arthur. We do send you some really big hugs, and we will pray for you. And the first pitch to nail is outside, and it's 1-0 on an ABS challenge. Oh, thank you, Arthur. We love you too. Hang in there, baby. Hang in there. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Naila. The set, and the 1-0 pitch is in there for a call strike, 1-1. We have 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, with the Yankees still trailing 1-0. One pitch to Naila, and it's nice, sweep road, 1-2, swung on and missed. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He gone. Nice inning by Ryan Yarborough, as Grissom, Rice, and Jones will be coming up in the bottom half of the inning. All right. And Jim is still here. Mario's here. Everybody, the gang's all here. Gotta have a nice little comeback here. All right. We do have some news from Nitin and his sports team. My team and I booked our client and former Tampa Bay Ray pitcher Matt Garza for NY Yankee Mania show on Monday, August 17th at 5 p.m. Matt was a good pitcher, drove the Yankees crazy, and if I'm not mistaken, pitched a no-hitter. Very good pitcher. Very, very good pitcher. Thank you, Nitin, for that, and appreciate that. That will be on the 17th of August, 1 week, I guess, from Monday. So thank you, Nitin, for that and your sports team. God bless. And we are going to the bottom of the 6th. They just showed Roman Reigns of WWE when he was there like a week ago. And Trent Grissom will lead off. He's 1 for 2. And the first pitch is down low for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Is the 1-0 pitch to Trent. And that's put in there for a call. Strike 1-1. And that's going to be 75 pitches to Gilbert. Hopefully we can get him out of this darn game. Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. Setting the pitch. Swing and a miss. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-2. Gilbert, it looks like you don't get him early. It's not good. So it's 1-2 on Grissom. Here in the bottom of the sixth, 1-0 Mariners. Here comes the pitch down low, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the pitch and grounded outside of first, and it's going to stay at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and looped in the right field. This could fall. Just foul. Just foul the other side of the line. Wow. That could have been great, but it was just foul. And the 2-2 pitch is a little bit outside 3-2, but they want an ABS. This one's going to be close. And it's a call, strike 3. 1 man out. And Ben Rice is up to the plate, and he takes the ball outside, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is down low, 2-0. And it's 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes on Ben Rice. Everything seems to be in slow motion in this game. Arthur the Cheese Man. JT's here. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it's up high, ball 4. So the Yankees have a little bit of hope here. Man on first and 1 man out. All right, meeting of the minds here. Everything is going very, 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 very slow. I can already tell Buddhist post-game comments are going to piss me off. Probably, but that doesn't mean that, first of all, we may not lose. So who knows? And here's Spencer Jones. Maybe a 2-run homer will make everybody feel good. That would help. And the first pitch to Spencer Jones is poured right in there for a called strike, 0-1. It always looks like he's got a ton of backside. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. Let's get it to 2-2. And how do you do? More money, more than a village lovable. Here's the 1-2 pitch, way outside, 2-2. And they're going to give it another. This catcher, what a pain. Everything is an ABS. And he's right again. Strikeout. Jesus. Everything's, you know what? Don't let him catch the ball, hit a home run, and get it over with. Sheesh. Everything is an ABS with this guy. Spencer Jones is like saying, you got to be kidding me. And here he is, Garcia Jr., who's 2 for 2. Let's make it 3 for 3. First pitch is way down low. You going to call that a strike 2? 1-0. Want to know on Garcia, man, I'd love to see him pull one down that right field line. Here's the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch swung on and missed. What a huckleberry. Yeah, that's right there, Phil Rizzuto. So it's 1-1. And here comes the 1-1 pitch from Gilbert. Swung on and fouled off. 98 mile an hour four-seam fastball, and that's pitch number 90. So he's batting 282 with a double and a single today in the bullpen. De Los Santos is warming up, probably going to come in for the 7th inning. Luzardo is warming up for the Mariners. Here's the pitch, and it's a foul ball just barely behind home plate. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Mighty funny, mighty funny. And the pitch is outside, 2-2. Come on, get a hold of one. Get a hold of one, get a hold of one, get a hold of one. It's not impossible. Another foul at the plate, and the count remains 2-2. So that's 90, the 94th pitch coming. So he's definitely not going to be here too much longer. But De Los Santos is warming up like he's definitely going to be coming up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set. Nope, he steps out. No, he's not going to pitch. Ball 3-2. There's no way he's going to be pitching the whole game, Celia. Absolutely not. George Lombard Jr. is on deck. It's a 3-2 count, so the runner will be going from first base. And here comes the 3-2 pitch as Bassado and Spire warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch swung on and missed. And that's it. Let's get him out of the darn game so we could win this game. Enough is enough. So at the end of 6 full innings of play, the Mariners lead the Yankees 1-0. We'll be back.
I'm party coded, switch me on and hang on tight. I'm party coded, activated for the night. I'm party coded, wave your hands in flashing lights. I'm party coded, gotta jump if you feel alright. Right now is our only moment. Free ourselves and unplug now. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. Feel it go. Lose control. Rawr. I'm party coded, liberated, and uncontrolled. I'm party coded, color popped, and ready to go. I'm party coded with that white chick set too low. I'm party coded, let me hear you scream. No more talking, just these motions. Feel the beat, you got permission. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. Feel it go. Lose control.
All right. The name that Yankee, he played for the Yankees in 85 and 86, 35 and 36 record. And that's going to bring up Donovan. And the first pitch by Yarborough was poured in there for a call strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch in there, call strike 2, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is popped up, way up in the air in center field. Grissom, shading his eyes, makes the catch, 1 man out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. And that's going to bring up Weston Wilson. He has a solo home run. And that's the difference of this game. And Yarborough sets and delivers the first pitch. And it's right down Broadway, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Wilson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yarborough throwing a lot of strikes. Check swing, and did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Now, one mistake Max Fried did right now is still haunting us. Hopefully, that'll change in the next couple of innings. Well, it's got to if we want to try to win the game. All right, 0-2 now on Wilson with a man out and nobody on. Here comes the pitch, down low, 1-2. They're saying up there, a Cody Bellinger bobblehead night on August 21st. Hopefully he'll be back by then. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. And there's a check swing, and it's foul. Almost went into the camera and he broke his bat. So we'll do it again. Still 1-2. Little down low, 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes a 2-2 pitch, the set. And the pitch is grounded foul again. As a sweeper at 74 miles an hour, Yarborough at 22 pitches. And it's still 2-2, and how do you do? No way, Nathan. He had a lot more wins than 35 wins. And there's a foul ball at the plate. Pitch is a little bit high. They check it first. No, he did not go. So it's a full count at 3-2 on Wilson. Waiting on deck is Johnny Beretta. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Grounded foul at the plate. And we'll do it again. 25 pitches. And here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's foul behind home plate again. And it's still 3-2. Well, big at bat here. Big at bat. 3-2. Runner on first. Yankees could use a double play here, without a doubt. Probably going to be another foul ball. Is the pitch, and it's another foul ball. 3-2. He's throwing them down the middle, and he's hitting them, and I bet you he's going to let one loose and let it go, and it'll be ball 4. This is the 12th pitch of this at bat, and here it comes. The 3-2 pitch, outside, ball 4. What an at bat! This guy's made the difference in the freaking game. And here comes Aaron Boone, and we're going to waste more time here, folks. And he wants De Los Santos coming in. See, Yarborough goes, God darn it. So you have Beretta coming up. And all these breaks, man, we're going to have another one coming up in the long break in the bottom of the 7th inning, as the Yankees do it best then. And no, it wasn't George Frazier. I don't believe so. No, it could be. I don't know. Breaks in the action. Terrible, man. This game is very, very, very slow moving. Mighty funny. Mighty funny. Mighty funny. Oh my God, Corky showed up. How you doing, Corky? Corky, 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 Corky. He shows up. Maybe that'll be what the Yankees need. It's up to you. Yankees, Yankees. All right, De Los Santos, 0.90 ERA, good ground ball rate, 10 innings, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. So there's a runner on first and 1 man out. And the first pitch swung on a miss. The throw to second, not in time. This guy's doing it all. He's a one-man gang show. Sheesh. You know, you get that one guy who's got to be the pain in the ass. That throw was a little high, otherwise it would have had him. And that was a swing and a miss. So now you got a man on second and 1 out. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2, 95-mile-an-hour sinker. It's 0-2. And how do you do? The 0-2 pitch is pop foul and out of play. And again, we're going to be on the 0-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, call strike 3, 2 men out. Little scoreboard update from Toronto. The Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Max Scherzer becomes the second active pitcher to record 3,000 innings pitched. And the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead in the 3rd inning. Cole Young is coming up. And Sanchez is going to the mound to discuss something. Tigers just beat the Indians 3-0. Thank you, Nitin. Nitan, the boy Nitan. It's almost his birthday. It's happy birthday. My good man. It's happy birthday to Nitan. Comes the first pitch to Young. And throw to second, not in time. Oh, and that was a good pickoff play anyway. Has anyone here seen the Uncivil War LA versus the Big Apple Yankees? Hey, how now, brown cow? Here's the first pitch outside, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Yep. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that's line down the left field line. Curving. Wow, almost a home run. He just missed it by that much. Wow. One and one, the pitch. Fouled off, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Ball landed on a girl that was drinking something. Here's the pitch. There's a little ground ball to third. McMahon fires the first, and the inning is over. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. because the seventh inning. So you can go get a little snack. You can go get a little something and come back to us, everyone, because the bottom of the seventh is going to take a little while here as we honor America and we honor soldiers. So we're going to plays a little something for you. And let's go with this.
I'm party coded, switch me on and hang on tight. I'm party coded, activated for the night. I'm party coded, wave your hands in flashing lights. I'm party coded, gotta jump if you feel alright. Right now is our only moment. Free ourselves and unplug now. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. Feel it go. Lose control.
Okay, we are getting ready for the bottom of the seventh inning. I went to make a martini. Okay. Got to do the seventh inning stretch, man. And Edward Bastardo's in his last 12 appearances, it's 6.75. And LaBar Jr. sets up at the plate, and the first pitch is put in there for strike one. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch coming to Lombard Jr. is up high 1-1. Just missed 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Jr. And it's blooped in the center field. And the second baseman goes out, makes the catch, one man out. Yeah. Paul Blackburn warming up in the bullpen, probably be coming in. And that's going to bring on another junior, and that's Chaz Jr. Can he hit one? That is the question. Can he hit one? Up high for a ball, 1-0, 95-mile-an-hour sinker. What a boring game. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's grounded right to the first baseman. He couldn't have placed it any better. 2 men out. Ridiculous. Absolutely. And they keep running this guy out. He's not doing anything. And there's 2 men out now, and Jose C's coming up. Jeez. They're like in a rat hole right now. Is the pitch up high, ball 1-0. One ball and no strikes, and it's outside 2-0. And the next pitch is up high, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Could he get a 4-pitch walk? That is the question. Here's the pitch. And he does. Ball 4. There's a runner on first and 2 outs. Will he take off? As McMahon, who's been clutch in these situations, this is his time to shine again. Now he's thrown four balls in a row, and how much you want to bet he's going to swing at the first pitch? Here comes the first pitch. He didn't, but it's right down the middle, 0-1. Come on, get one of those nice doubles down the line. Score the run. Let's do something right here. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set. And throw to first. Not nearly in time. And it's still 0-1. Ferrara is in the bullpen. We're in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, and the Yankees down 1-0. I think I've said that the whole game. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. Yeah, Jim, let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge, come on. And the 1-1 pitch to McMahon. There goes the runner, and he is out. Oh, no. He was out, but the shortstop dropped the ball. It doesn't matter. He dropped the ball. So he's on second base. What are you going to look at? He was out. He was a dead duck, but he dropped the ball. He never had the ball in him. So it's 2-1 on McMahon, and the 2-1 pitch coming, and it's outside, 3-1. Come on. Pump the. Yeah, he was a dead duck. He just dropped the ball. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set and the pitch in there for a call. Strike 2. 3-2. Oh, he would have been definitely out. The catcher goes, wow, I can't believe he dropped the ball. Come on, walk, man. And they're gonna have pinch hit Wells, that's for sure. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Low for a ball, and we have first and second. Whoa, do I feel a 3-run banger? Bronx is probably going to Philadelphia. Oh wow, they're not bringing up Wells. They're bringing up what? Against the righty? What kind of move is this? Bringing up Rosario when you have Wells? I don't get it. What the heck is that all about? I guess he doesn't want the lefty coming in. They're probably talking about he's gonna swing at the first pitch on a fastball. I'm really surprised at this because I would have thought for sure this is Boone for you. Booney Tunes move. I mean, now that you got Wells hitting the ball, how can you not bring him up? You got Goldschmidt, Ramos, and Wells on the bench. I don't understand this move at all. This doesn't make any sense. And don't tell me analytics say that this guy has 2 hits out of 3 times at bat against this guy. I do not agree with this move whatsoever. 288 versus right-handed. Okay, well, whatever. But he hasn't been playing that well lately. And the 0-1 pitch coming. There go the runners, swing and a miss. Well, at least the runner at third went. So it's first and third. And no balls and 2 strikes. McMahon stayed at first. No challenge at third. So it's still and now it's 0-2, but it's first and third. Can the Yankees get this clutch hit? As a pitch is pop foul and out of play, and it's 0-2 still. Look, if he gets a hit, then Boone's a genius. If he doesn't, with you second and third and fourth guess him. I don't know I don't know what's going on. Whatever. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped up. It'll stay in play. Naylor, no, goes over the Yankee dugout about 2-3 rows. And we'll do it again. I'm tired of seeing that goose egg on the Yankee side. It's about time we get 1, 2, or 3 there. And breaking the action right here. And now it looks like we're getting set for the pitch. And here comes the pitch. Wow. That was in there. That was definitely in there. That's strike 3. You kidding me? Oh, this catcher, what a pain in the ass. Damn. At the end of 7, 1-0. I don't understand that move at all. Can somebody explain this to me? That was just I don't know. I don't have any words for this. I don't. And then what's he going to do? Bring in Wells to come up to go behind the plate, but he's good enough to go behind the plate, but he's not good enough to pinch hit. No, I know. But I'm saying he's winning every call. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, maybe they did, but the guy he had to pitch to three guys. Well, I don't know. I guess Boone liked the Rosario right-hander against the Wells left-hander. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. And I was right. Austin Wells comes in now. Hey, and here's the first pitch to a Rosarena, the Yankee nemesis, strike one, 0-1. And it's fouled off, 0-2. Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. Here's the 0-2 pitch outside, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2 pitch down low, 2-2, and how do you do? Popped up foul and had a play, and we'll do it again. Two pitch coming. Pop foul and out of play again. 2-2, and how do you do? Oh boy, a lot of drama for a 1-0. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. The bat goes flying. Look out into the camera box. Everybody ducked. Wow, that bat went flying. Luckily, nobody got hurt. Oof. It was the camera that got the worst of it, but thank God no people got hurt, so that's good. And here's Rodriguez, and he takes the ball outside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that's skied into left field and deep. But Spencer Jones is under it, and he makes the play. So it's 2 men out here in the top of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss to Canzoni, who's 0-2. He walked his first time up. And the pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Everybody, please press that like button. We're a little bit behind on the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. Appreciate it. Pitch is outside, 0-2. Nothing in 2 here. In the 8th inning with 2 outs and nobody on. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning, and it's 1-2 saves. Grissom, Rice, and Jones are coming up. Be back in a minute, folks. Jose Ferraro's in to pitch, and here we go, baby. He's a lefty on lefty with Grissom. And here comes the pitch. Ball one outside, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch has popped up down the left field line. Could fall. If it falls, no, foul. Foul territory. So it's 1-1. One ball and one strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that's laced deep to center field, but right at Rodriguez, 1 man out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. David Bednar's in the bullpen. That's if the Yankees can take the lead here. Here's the pitch to Ben Rice, and it's put in there for a call strike, 0-1. In the bullpen is Munoz. Yankees got to try to tie this game up. Here is the pitch, and it's another foul, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch outside. It is 2-2, and how do you do? The 2-2 pitch is laced into left field, and this one stays up just enough for Rosarena. Looked like it was going to dunk in, and it stayed up. 2 men out. No luck on that. No luck. Unbelievable. And Ramos is pinch hitting, and he takes a called strike. Oh, and he wants an ABS, and it is a ball, so it's overturned. So it's 0-1. I mean, now it's 1-0. And he hits one foul at 100 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's right down Broadway at 100 miles an hour, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off out of play, and again, we'll do it at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, a little bit low, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch is a little bit outside, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, a little ground ball, shortstop, throws to first. We are going to the 9th inning, trailing 1-0. Back in a minute, guys.
You bring me down for all to see, then switch it up and treat me right. You promise sun, but you bring rain. I still love what you do to me. The highest highs, the lowest lows. You take me to every extreme. Can't get enough. Please let me be. But I love what you do to me. From me, and then you touch, and I feel so much. I just love what you do to me.
Top of the ninth, and Cruz is in, and Raleigh is up. His last 11 appearances, he's 5.79 ERA. So it's 1 ball and no strikes to Raleigh, and that's in there for a call strike, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for a call strike. Bronx Bomber says, sit on the bench with Chaz. Ramos is 2 for 25. Another bum. 2 for 20. Ay. 1-2. Well, when Bellinger comes back, he'll be playing. Here's a 1-2 pitch now from Cruz. I keep calling Ben now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. It is in there for a call, strike 3. 1 man out. But what a difference a year makes for this guy, huh? Last year, he's breaking Roger Maris's, trying to break Roger Maris's number and challenging for the MVP. And this year, he looks like he could be DFA. That's baseball. Like John used to say, that's baseball. And there's an island, and he pops one up foul down the right field line, and it goes about 5 rows. And it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please press that like button. Subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Do it now. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, people. Let's get it done. 0-1. Well, tomorrow, don't forget, we have coffee bagels in the morning at 8 o'clock. And of course, our beautiful fans in the morning. There's a ground ball to Lombard Jr., and he takes his time. He fires the first 2 men out. So we have coffee bagels at 8 a.m. Then at 4 p.m., we're going to have Jason on NY Yankee Mania. He's going to be talking to a very, very, very good prospect for the New York Mets. And that'll be at 4 p.m. Stay tuned to that. And then at 7:10, stay tuned for Yankee baseball as the Yankees travel to Toronto with Johnny Salami. So Johnny Salami will be doing that tomorrow. Hey, Bill O, what's going on? We got the crew here now, everyone. We got the crew. Let's go. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Donovan with 2 outs in the ninth. He pops it up straight up in the air. Lombard Jr. calls everybody off, one-hands it, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Do the Yankees have a comeback in their future? Let's see what happens. Let's get ready, baby. Let's get ready. Oh, baby. Let's go, baby. He's not going to get 3 strikeouts. See, sometimes I don't know if you're a Yankee fan or a Disney fan or a Bozo fan. How about a Bozo fan? What's your shirt saying? My shoulder is tight. It's not. It's going like he wants to break out. But not breaking out right now. But it could happen at any second. Now let's get a quick scoreboard update before. Let's see here. All right. The Red Sox holding on to a 1-0 lead, bottom of the fifth in Toronto. So Pirates beat the Marlins 13-1. The Reds just hung on and beat the White Sox 9-8. And the Tigers defeated the Guardians 3-0. And we're going to the bottom of the ninth inning. We need a couple of runs. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's rally time. Hey, David, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Please, everyone that's here, subscribe to NY Yankee Mania, as we'll have all the games for you, all the big interviews, you name it, we have it right here on NY Yankee Mania. Watching the Yankees. David, appreciate you being here. Press the like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And here we go with the first pitch. And that's poured in there for a call strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is down low, 1-1. One ball and one strike. Oh, okay, David, thank you. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. Thank you, Dave. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, the set. And the pitch. Here's a ground ball to second, and one man out. Makes a nice play to his right, Young, and is one man out. Tough day for the Yanks as of this point. And there's Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton just sitting there, waiting and wishing. And George Lombard Jr. is coming up to the plate. Here comes the first pitch, and it's swung on and missed, 0-1. This is going to be power with Lombard, so we got to see what happens. And here comes the next pitch. And that's down the middle, 0-2. No balls and two strikes here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Unbelievable. This offense sometimes, you really got to wonder. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. And the Yankees are down to their final out. Well, at least they didn't strike out the side anyway. Better than nothing. Lombard's going, but no way. You want him to go down to the minors and bring up Volpe? I don't think so. You gotta have growing pains with this guy. You have no choice. We did it with everybody. You even did it with Aaron Judge. Remember, Judge used to strike out all the time. And there's a pop-up. Goes out of play. It's 1-1 on Chaz. Our last hope. The last hope. And the 1-1 pitch to Chaz. Line foul, 101 miles an hour. And it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and this game is over. And the Yankees lose 1-0. 1-0. They go down the tubes today, everyone. After 10 runs yesterday, nothing today. Kind of a very, very disappointing loss. Great pitching again. And they couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, it's a typical Yankee loss, all right. It's just terrible. It really is. You can't. I don't know. You can't put your finger on it. You just can't. You can't. I just don't get it. They just stink. Today they stunk. I gotta admit that. They did today. The hitting looked pathetic. It looked like they had no clue, and it really hurt. This was a game they should have won. I mean, the pitching has done they're not allowed to make a mistake, and that's pathetic. And that is really pathetic, everyone. It really is. It just, especially, you're calling a game and you're here all day long. At least you guys can go in and out, do whatever you want, then come back and see what's going on. When you're watching us the whole day and they lose 1-0, it really gets you. It really, really takes the needle in you. It really does. But what are you going to do? You can't fight, as they say, you can't fight City Hall. You really can't. And, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Again, we have, don't forget tonight, you can watch Carlos Rondon pitch on the Yes Network and on the Gotham app if you get a chance. Pitching is not the problem, man. Pitching is not the problem. The bats, there's no clue here. I want to get a batting coach that knows what the hell he's doing. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that also. But, everybody here does a great job. I'm proud of each and everybody here, every one of you. And I'm so proud of the of our chat. You guys are the best. We get a couple of trolls and stuff, but when you keep that away, we've got a fantastic chat. But again, we won 2 out of 3. I guess that's going to be our theme. We can't sweep, but we take 2 out of 3. So if we do that in Toronto, I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very, very happy. But today, they should have won this game. They really should have won it. And another thing that the Yankees have to work on, and I'm telling you, they got to start from now. They get a guy on second base with a double. They never get him over the third. It's incredible. It is incredible. It really is. And that's why they lose. That's why they lose those extra inning games, because they don't know how to move runners. It's a real problem. It really is for this team. And it stinks. Hi, Kenneth McLeod. How's it going? Thank you. You're back. Please press that like button, everyone, as you're going in and out of here. It's going to be a big series in Toronto, man, especially if Toronto comes back and beats the Red Sox. I mean, either which way, Toronto has momentum right now. So, that's where we're at, everyone. I mean, it was almost a 3-hour game, and the Yankees didn't score a run. I mean, how do you, it's hard. It's very, very difficult to call a game there's no emotion. I mean, we try. You try to do the best you can. You put some music on. You laugh. But when it's like this, it's just heart-wrenching. It really is. But everyone, there's always tomorrow, and I want everybody to enjoy the rest of Thursday and tomorrow. We have show. We have an afternoon show with our very own Jason, and he's also going to talk about his new show that's going to be on our other network, World Sports Media Entertainment. Once a week, he's gonna dissect a little of that, a little of the Mets, and all kinds of goodies tomorrow. Then at 7:10, we're gonna have Johnny Salami calling the Toronto Blue Jay New York Yankee game from the Rogers Center. Joey Arthur says, Joey, you did great. I'm going in the backyard to have a beer with my dog. We buried this morning. I love you all. Salute. And again, Arthur, we send you a lot of love, and try to relax, the good times, and your dog will always be with you. I promise you. You'll get signs from the dog to say, Daddy, I love you. So please. Look at it that way. Jim says, great call, Joe. Thank you. And appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy that beer, buddy. You and the doggy soul. Yep, Mario, you said it nicely. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Celia. I want to thank Mario. I want to thank Jim, Bill O, Jason, Nitin, Jim, Mighty Funny, More Money, just to name a few here. Of course, we just say thank you all the way around. And Bronx Bomber, of course, Mario, David, thank you for coming back on the stream. We appreciate it. And guys, we just got to keep rolling along. We're still 8 games up in the wild card. First place is getting harder and harder, but at this point, I don't care. I just want to get in the playoffs. And Arthur, a big, big thank you to you on a very sad day for you. But it would have been nice if the Yankees would have won, would have lifted up our spirits. But I hope our broadcast lifted you up a little bit and played some music. We did a few things for you guys, and a lot more coming. Thank you to Nitin and his sports team for everything that they do for the show, bringing us guests like Louis Soho. Matt Garza is coming on. Very, very good right-handed ex-pitcher of the Rays, and we had a ton more. I mean, we could go on and on and on and on. But Louis Soho, 4-time Yankee world champion. You can't get better than that. You can get Mariano Rivera. You can get Derek Jeter. Louis Soho was a big, 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 big part of what the Yankees accomplished in those 4 world championships, 4 out of 5 years, and all that good stuff. So everyone, thank you. We hit the 3-hour mark. We love you guys. Stay well as you're going out. Please let's hit the 25 likes. And if you haven't subscribed to NY Yankee Mania. We will see you tomorrow morning with coffee, bagels, Yankee talk with our wonderful, beautiful chat. We will go with some promos, and everyone stay safe. We love you, and we'll see.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.